Next we have the Bostok. Now, this is actually a watch that I have glazed over so many times. And I feel bad to say it, but I overlooked this watch. I just thought, oh, the dial isn't my style. I don't really like the way it's designed. That big crown and those, it's very weirdly shaped, and you know, I thought it wasn't my cup of tea. Except having one in the flesh and having one on my wrist shattered all of my assumptions about this watch. Let's just run off some of the features. Giant in proportion of the watch, whatever this is called, crown. No click, bi-directional bezel. Domed acrylic crystal. I believe 18mm lugs. And, believe it or not, for this very inexpensive watch, you hear that? It's manual wind. You heard that right. It's manual wind. And if you have watched my SARB video, which I'm not for sure exactly the order which I will release them, but I just filmed before reviewing this one. I prefer the manual wind on this over the SARB. Arne has it on this wonderful smelling, I think, Italian rubber strap. The loom is gorgeous on this. I forgot to mention in the other video, the SARBs is good as well. But the loom on this guy, extremely legible. The whole hand is almost loomed. Real cool thing, if you really look at the dial, you can't really tell as much with the camera. Yeah, you can. It has a nice gradient effect. It's not just a black dial. Extremely legible, and I don't know, for some reason I don't have very much to say about the watch. Beautiful red accents everywhere, but honestly, I have an SKX. The SKX is extremely popular, and I don't want to be talking about other watches while I'm reviewing this one. But I gotta say, this guy kind of is the better watch. Yeah, it's kind of the better watch. It's manual wind. It does have an acrylic crystal, which I guess could be a downside. Extremely legible. Everything is good. Maybe, if not better, equal to the SKX. Except it might not be everyone's cup of tea just because of how unique it is. And let me do a wrist shot, just so you can see how beautiful this is on the wrist. I have extremely small wrists, and it wears small. I think it has to do with the fact that the lugs are just extremely tiny, but it wears very, very well. Yeah, man, this Vostok is a dope-ass watch. Dope-ass watch. Check that out. Boom. Lovely. If I ever see anyone walking with this watch down the street, they get an A+ from me, man. This is a dope-ass, refined watch, if I have ever seen one. It's unique, it's not common, it has a lot of cool features on it. One downside is the fact that this could just be me not knowing how to change the date properly, but you have to wind the watch 24 hours for the date wheel to change. Super duper annoying to change the date. And this would honestly make the best beater watch. This is probably the ultimate beater watch. Inexpensive, Ruski made, lovely watch. I would recommend this watch to anybody. And if you're kind of on the edge, you're thinking, well, I like it, I'm trying to get the SKX, this might not be my cup of tea, I'm not really a fan of design. I'm going to tell you right now, this watch is gorgeous. The design looks a lot better in person. It's kind of an underdog, I would say. It's Russian made. How many people, even watch people, can say that they have a watch that's Russian made? Not very many. This Vostok to me is on par with the SKX. Thanks for watching this video. Once again, I would love to hear your comments about this watch. Would you ever get one? Do you think that it's on par with the SKX? Is it on a different level? What do you think about Russian made watches? What do you think about Vostok? I actually don't know squat about Vostok, so after I'm done filming these videos, I'm gonna go look up all of Vostok's watches. I would love to know a little bit more about the history, but yeah, I'd like to learn more. And I would love to hear what you have to know in the comments below. Definitely. If you found this video useful or enjoyed it, give it a like. If you want to learn with me on my journey about everything that's made well, hit the subscribe button, more videos coming out. Thanks for watching this video, and Akuma out.